Henda, you are now entering a space for Black history.
If there's one guy who's got to thank Drake and Kendrick Lamar for their beef, it's P. Diddy, man.
Hey, that was cocky. I'm sure there's going to be cases and momentarily, yeah, but
they'll
Alright, cool.
out-Kelly him.
I need time frames. Where we at right now? What's going on with the beef?
We are at allegedly Universal Music Group, UMG, told Drake to back down because his...
Before we get to that, Bafetu, first of all, I just want to say shout out to Kendrick Lamar. So what he did is that he removed all the copyrights on his content. So every reacting channel that has reacted or that will react to music like Kendrick Lamar, they'll get paid for. That's the most beautiful thing. They'll get paid for. So shout out to Kendrick Lamar for that. It's a boss move. And I hope Ugutinama artists to it was in South Africa, they can do that. The reason why we as reactors do not react to South African music, it's because of there's copyright strikes there. So when you react to such music, you won't get paid for it. Only the money that you're supposed to make will go to the artist that has wrote the song or whatever. But imali angeke ize kimi because of I've reacted to the song. And what they do not know, yes, our channels might be a bit small, but it reach certain people that won't even know who you are. You understand? So I hope and pray Ugutinabo they can remove those copyrights and let everyone eat, because of at the end of the day, suspend is cut say too, and we try to make sure Uguti music wabo stays out there, stays relevant, and then those who do not understand the music wabo, we give a little bit of background. So I hope Uguti they can just remove those copyrights, and then they will see hip hop will pick up because of people will now react to it. But we do not do it because of we do not get paid for it. So please, Bafetu, if you are an artist, if you are a producer, if you are a record label owner, please, Bafetu, remove the copyrights only on YouTube so that Abantu can react and make money. Then you'll see how in circles your music would move. Because of Manja, your music is just standing in one place. But there's no one who's hyping it out there. Us Java just dropped. We cannot react to music as Java because of we'll get copyright strikes. KO just dropped. I saw a singing like a KO. I cannot react to it because of we'll get copyright strikes. So please, Bafetu, please, just help us there, and Enati will help you by pushing your music online and making sure that your music is heard. Plus, you will get more when they buy an album, so stream the entire album. So that's what I want to say. Let's get back to Drake and Mr. Lamar.
Right now. What's going on with the beef?
We are at allegedly Universal Music Group, UMG, told Drake to back down because he's clearly lost the beef, and the allegations made in the beef of pedophilia are having...
hurting his brand.
Yeah. Massive ramifications on his brand. Remember, he's got a thing with Nike and a sub-label with Nike, and they're hurting that. And obviously, all the stakeholders who are invested within Drake's brand are worried that he's a pedophile. So Universal Music Group, allegedly, there was a meeting between Universal, I think it was some of the companies like Nike that work with Drake, and a call with Kendrick, a Zoom thing. Now, this is all alleged. And there's even a video going around where they asked Kendrick to apologize or retract.
No ways.
He was like, hell no. Yeah, there's a video that's going around of him, someone screenshot from the Zoom meeting, and it's like,
so the white
no,
people are getting involved now because it's fucking up their bread.
Yeah, he's the imposter. He's the poster child. Poster child. He's the poster child. You know,
Drake,
Kanye's been saying that he's Lucian's slave. Lucian is the head of Universal Music.
And Kanye would know because he was once the slave.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So, like, that's where we're at with the beef. The songs have stopped coming. Drake, thinking dropped the last song, which was sort of like raising a white flag, throwing in the towel for me.
Yes.
The Hot Pot 6 by Drake.
Yes.
Where he's like, I know you're going to drop another song after this 6 minutes. Fuck, you can drop 100 more.
I'm going on vacation.
I'm done. Fuck this shit, I'm done. So,
but at the end of the song, I don't know, Bafet, maybe at the end of the song, Drake does say, Guti, we can take it where you want us to take it. Like, you can drop another one, I'm prepared, I'm ready. at the end of the song, I'm paraphrasing, but at the end of the song, he said something like that, Uguti, you can drop another song, fuck it, I'm ready. We can take it wherever you want us to take it. And Futi, what throws me off with the Hard Part 6 is that he only addresses more the issue yomntwana, the daughter that Kendrick Lamar said Drake has, saying what it was a setup. Drake doesn't have an 11-year-old daughter. And then he also talked about you should have done your research. We only missed giving you the name of the child so that you can put it on your record. Everything was a setup. He sticks more on that, but the issues of a pedophile, of him being an addict, those he addresses them, but he doesn't spend much time on such issues. And Nami, it raises eyebrows. Uguti, they call you a pedophile, and when you just focus with Toguti, now we set you up. I don't have a daughter. Address the issues of you being a pedophile. Address those issues, man.
Who won?
Kendrick.
Kendrick, unanimous.
Yeah, it's unanimous.
He wants to say Drake.
Drake is vibe.
Drake is vibing. What do you mean, people? The anthem is not like us. They're not like us. That's the anthem. That's the vibey anthem.
The one
People are
produced
vibing.
by DJ Mustard, ne?
Yes, Mustard on the beat.
That one is sick. It's crazy.
Oh, that one is nuts.
Yeah,
eh?
it's nuts. For me, my take
you wanted in Cape Town. You wanted a catchy line, a line we can remember. Yeah. Trying to strike a chord.
A minor.
You got your line. You got your
That's
line.
hard. That's hard.
That is hard.
That's hard.
And shame Drake tried with the you gotta be sharp because B sharp was also a note, right?
Note,
but it didn't slap. It was like come on.
Look, man, for me, my take is when they were releasing diss tracks back to back, it was hard to tell. Anyone could have won it at any point. But the last track, like you're saying, was like, no, bro. You shouldn't have released that, man.
Yeah, it's not the one.
Yeah, and if you look at it, by the way, Euphoria and They're Not Like Us, they're like top, like the other one, top of the other one on Apple Top 10. So people are really vibing to the songs. When it first dropped Euphoria, and then it dropped 16 in LA, those were sort of like warning shots because he never really got into the thick of things. But I suspect he knew that Drake has got a nuke that is gonna drop, right? In his arsenal. And when he dropped that, it was meant to be Family Matters that actually killed. But now he just literally took the steam out of it by dropping after how long? An hour? A few minutes later,
30
he
minutes
dropped
later,
Meet the Grams, which was like dark and
No, that's
spooky.
that's disrespectful.
Boogeyman vibe.
No, that was disrespectful.
Yeah,
But
man,
he
it's a
started with the
diss.
disrespect. He
No, I'm
mentioned
saying,
Whitney's name, and he
yeah.
mentioned Drake's kid, you know what I mean? And mentioned that Drake's baby mama is sleeping with Drake's manager or someone in his team. What's it,
Not
Dave?
Drake, Kendrick.
What's that guy?
Dave Free.
Dave Free, yeah. You know what I mean? Without a condom. That's like... Can't get more disrespectful than that. So he had to come disrespectful as well.
Is it true? I mean,
there might not be
please
your
can we
kids.
check the lines? Did Drake really say, I can't be a pedophile because I'm too famous?
Yeah.
Like, dog. And then he brought up some...
That's
And then he brought up what? Bobby Whitney or something? Some girl named Bobby Whitney. And no one brought the girl up. Then it was like, nothing is happening with me and that girl. It was like, how? No one brought that girl.
And
You know what I mean?
and the blogs in America are running with it because like people are bringing out receipts of all the girls that he's dabbled with when they were young, like 13, 15.
Yeah, he once kissed a
16.
girl on stage. She was 17. This was like when he was 23.
So all those files are coming up now.
Yeah, he once kissed a girl who was
crazy.
17 on stage and said, I like the way your breasts feel against my chest. And then kissed the girl, 17. He was in 24 or something.
But remember I once said it's a bit weird why
Young
Drake, because Drake is like our age, right? Why you would like a video like Waffles? Because Waffles looks like a kid, man.
Yes.
Remember I once said,
No one has actually brought that up.
Yeah.
For example, no one has brought that up. You know what I mean? And also another thing that for me, he lost the battle when... And to me, it sort of alludes to the fact that he's got ghostwriters because one of his lines referenced a Kendrick song from Mr. Morale called Mother I. Now, Mother I, so Kendrick, Drake says, in Mother I, you admitted that you got molested. So this is your trauma now, and that's why you beat women. But Mother I is about generational trauma because Kendrick's mom, you know, has suffered abuse and I think possible rape, etc. So, and that possibly I think had happened to Kendrick's mom, Kendrick's granny, Kendrick's mom's mom. So Kendrick's mom then thought Kendrick has also been abused by a cousin or whatnot, and he was like, no. And nobody believed him. And like, no. You know what I mean? And then chasing manhood, he eventually, I don't know, his life also went spiraled out in a personal capacity. And that's what eventually cost him his marriage, Whitney. You know what I mean? And it sounds like Drake didn't listen to that song. So if you didn't listen to that song, how come you're rapping about that song? Unless it's somebody else who misinterpreted the song, or maybe he misinterpreted the song. Which then would give credence to the accusation that Drake possibly has ghostwriters.
But
And
now
then
it's
he
a
said
fact.
that
I think, Manje, it's a fact that Drake has ghostwriters because when you check my credits or when you check who is involved in a song doing what, in most Drake songs, when it comes to when you check my lyrics corner, it will have Drake's name and then it will have about 2 or 3 guys' names, which means those guys assisted lyrically on those songs. Even the diss songs, it will have about 3 or 4 guys who assisted lyrically on those diss songs. So if there's someone who's helping you lyrically and you don't give a shout out to that person on a song, and then that person is not part of the song, and then definitely is a ghostwriter. So Drake
we
definitely
sent you
has.
the intel about the fake daughter and whatever, and then later he says, whoever's sending you intel is a clown.
Yes. Yes, and also, by the way, on his video, that girl who allegedly Kendrick was saying is Drake's daughter, that's not the girl's pictures. So there's a guy wearing a red bandana on the video. They shot that whole video in his house, like his yard. And that picture of that girl is that guy's daughter. It was debunked. It's not as if they planted the video, the picture of the girl who Kendrick will say is
That's
Drake's
daughter.
hidden daughter. It was not Drake's hidden
you talking
daughter,
about-
or even the girl that Kendrick meant is Drake's hidden daughter.
So you're talking about Drake's video for
For Family Matters.
Family Matters.
Yes.
That guy, he's talking to towards the end, ne?
Yes.
Where they're having like a serious conversation.
Yes.
You know, apparently that guy's part of the bikers. You know those dangerous biker guys?
Yeah, motor clubs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What are
like
they?
what was that? Those motor clubs. I'm a what to
Those gangs, yes.
Yeah.
Apparently that's one of the leaders.
Oh, is it like one of the big ones?
Yeah, one of the big ones.
Oh, so Drake is trying to show that he's dangerous now and stuff. Oh, come on. Yeah, because remember, Kendrick is from Cali,
streets,
dog.
yeah.
He's from California, Compton. He's affiliated with the Bloods. So he's trying to show that, and especially when that guy wore that red bandana, that could also have been a subliminal to say, well, my guy also wears red, because remember, the Bloods wear red. And maybe
then-
that's why now we're ending up with gunshots.
Yes, because yesterday Drake's security guard got shot at.
Yeah, there was a shooting outside Drake's house. And also remember the cover of They're Not Like Is it They're Not Like Us? No. No.
It's
They're Not
that
Like
one, Saul.
They're Not Like Us, right? The
Yeah.
cover reveals Drake's address.
Oh.
So now another thing is, bear in mind, let's wait for the investigation.
But you can Google Drake's address, man. It's all over the net.
But no one has been Googling it. That's the thing.
Okay.
He put it out there.
Yeah.
Drake's address has been famous in the past week than it ever has been.
Got you.
Right? Because of Kendrick. But now, let's wait for them to investigate. However, I'm just saying, Kendrick, obviously, I don't know if he meant it or not, but we're assuming it's rap. A lot of things we let slide in rap, right? Says, I wish you die. So in Family Feuds, he says to Drake's mom, I wish your son would die. He's better off dead. Then posts his address. Then there's a shooting. So if Drake wants to be a pussy then and takes it to court, he can say, yeah, but he said this and then reveal my address.
And then Lapid will stand. Lapid will stand. We've seen artists, especially in the US, who figure in their court cases, some of their lyrics are revealed, and then Bati, this is what you said on a song. It means that this is what you do for life. And I think they're having a battle with that, how the law sees my rappers. So sometimes not sometimes, in most of the cases, what we say on songs is not what we do in real life. Eminem spoke about killing his mom, but the mom is still alive. And if the mom dies, according to US laws or whatever, they can take Eminem to court and then like badlalisa ingoma yakudala and say this were your views on your mom, and then for this fact you are one of the people who will investigate. Yeah, well, so nje America man, there's some vibe
No, he
fish
could
when it
make
comes
maybe
to
say he
lyrics.
incited violence and revealed
Yeah,
address.
it can
In court,
stand.
it
It
could
can stand
possibly
in
hold
court.
water, but it'd have to be a pussy to go that route.
It's a bit far fetched because, from my understanding, what happened is a bunch of guys were chilling outside of Drake's house, playing loud music and just swearing at him and stuff, you know? And then they ended up shooting the security guard. So I don't think it's got anything to do with
Drake.
Kendrick Lamar. But yeah, in the heights.
Wait. But if those guys were at Drake's house, because they got the address from Kendrick's artwork, it's got everything to do with Kendrick. And they were playing music to annoy Drake's household.
No, let's establish that, yes, Kendrick did bring attention to where Drake's house is.
And those guys
right?
went
But
there.
but it's out there. Everybody knows. So you can't say that everybody that drives past Drake's house now
It's
is because
because of
Kendrick, put it on blast. Do you get me?
Yes, fair enough.
So it's already out there.
Okay,
So I think it's a bunch of hooligans who maybe got drunk and like, hey, this Drake's house, let's just cause shit. I don't think it's got anything to do with Kendrick, bro.
Yeah. No. I'm also saying it has maybe nothing to do with Kendrick.
Yeah.
But Drake could then say, "Yo, but he incited violence and he's got a motive because he said he wish I was dead and." If he wants to, take the court route, which will see him pussy in the eyes of hip hop.
I saw a post from George Avakin. You know George, our boy.
Yeah, George, our boy George. Yeah.
He said rap beefs are just two old men writing poems to each other.
Oh yeah.
I kind of agree with that.
But overall, man, I think I'm a beef in any genre or in any sport or whatever is it that we do. If there's beef, it kind of like elevates the standard of whatever is it that the beef is about. If you are a rapper, I'm a rapper, then we beefing. It will elevate my standard of rapping. It will also elevate your standard of rapping. Same with soccer. If Cristiano and Messi they beefing, it will elevate and it will encourage both of them to take every match seriously and make sure they give it their best or they give it their all. And it makes things to be entertaining because of Manje, they just have that drive. I don't want to fail because of this guy. So I have to push. I have to work. I have to work hard. I have to work 10 times harder than him so that they don't see me as a pussy. Yeah, so I just don't think Uguti it's how George is taking it. Uguti it's just two grown men writing poems to each other. Yeah, but it's not about that. It's about being respected. Because you cannot beef as a rapper then beef with someone who does R&B. You understand? Because of you guys are both respected in your own territories. But as a rapper, you beef with other rappers. As an R&B artist, you beef with other R&B artists. Because if you understand your ground and say, I'm the best to ever do it. And then now he has to prove lyrically that he's the best. Same in soccer. If you say I'm the best to ever touch a football, that person is also have to prove Uguti, you thought you are the best, nigga, look at me. I'm the best you've ever seen in this world. You understand? So that's what beef does. It just elevates the standard of whatever the beef is about. And I also want to say a big shout out to Drake and Kendrick, man. They have enough money and they have enough respect within the industry. They didn't have to beef. But for the sake of hip hop and for the sake of the culture of hip hop and for the love of hip hop and taking it back in hip hop, there's only one person who has to lead. It's not about three gods. It's not about top three. It's not about Kendrick, J. Cole, and Drake. There only has to be one that has to stand tall and say, I am here, this is my time. And Drake has been doing that. Drake has been killing niggas. And Kendrick, I think he was sick at it that this guy, he's a pop artist, but he wants to run hip hop. It cannot be. Let me stand up as a true MC and show this nigga Uguti, we here, and then we here to take it. And then that's what he did. And it proves now, Uguti, Drake, man, he's a pop artist. Right now, Abati, the brands and stuff like that. If he was a true hip hop artist, because of Chelamat brands would nigga, fuck you. This guy has just disrespected me and my family, and you want me to keep quiet and not say shit about it? Nigga, fuck you. And that's why Kendrick is able to say, nigga, fuck you, because of he's a true MC. He's a hip hop artist. He doesn't care about brands. That's why he so far he has dropped 4 albums in 12 years. He doesn't care about brands. He doesn't care about sales. He do music for the love of it. So for that, shout out to Kendrick Bafetu and shout out to Drake and J. Cole. I think niggas have been holding us down for the past 12 years or so, but shout out to them Bafetu. It's been a nice reaction. Have you guys on the other one. We out.